Nathaniel Mansfield awakes in the science tower. It is morning, and his wounds have healed somewhat. That right leg of his is still causing him trouble, and of course, the bionics deep within his body are slowly killing him. His goal is in sight, so tantalizingly close, yet it is trapped behind reinforced glass. So, he will need a welding tool to cut through the metallic door, or something to break that glass, something much stronger than what he has with him right now. And so, that will be his goal this day. But with the sun rising outside, travel will be dangerous. Kia ora, Legionnaires. Rykon here, and welcome back to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, and to our short survival series, where, as you can see, Nathaniel is indeed looking better. Those wounds have mended a little bit, and the bandages are still looking good, so we aren't going to be reapplying anything. We're currently hallucinating because of our vision being pixelated. That's fun. So we can see his perception is only 3 right now. He still feels awful. So let's start the day off with some multivitamins to help just keep our vitamin intake looking as good as it possibly can be. And then comes food. What do we want to eat? I mean, it's probably just going to be cheese to begin with. We are slightly overweight, so we don't want to eating too much. Let's start off with thirst. Oh good, we're hearing the other machine men calling out in agony and pain and yeah, all that stuff. So we'll have a little bit of cheese for now. Nice, okay, that should be enough to do it. We don't want to overdo it. And is there anything else that we want to take from here? The noise cancelling headgear we'll bring with us, just in case. But we will not be wearing that, no. And oh yeah, boy, the sun is most certainly out. So having a look at our map here, we are trying to make our way to a garage. And I believe there is one kind of over this way. Yeah, right in the center of town, past a zombie horde. We can actually see 2 of them. All right, well, let's see. What other locations do we have? That's a little bit further to the north. And then we have this one here that is further to the south. That's looking nicer. Yeah, we might want to try and go for that. Because all we'd need to do is get out of here, get back out into the fields, maybe over towards this campground, and then we just kind of work our way around. Obviously, Nathaniel doesn't like the sight of this strange kind of resin tower sticking up above the trees. That's not great. So yeah, we'll probably be trying to stick down by the woods here and then just work our way on over. There is the Last Man on Earth shelter that's there as well, which is, that's very nice. But yeah, the garage, that's one of a few that we can try out. Obviously we have these, that's the museum, that's the garage, and the other garage is up there. So we do have options, but those 2 being like right in the heart of Auburn, I think we are probably going to want to wait until, nightfall for that. Yeah. But I do have some hope that we might be able to make it out here during the day. It's going to be tricky though, and the most trickiest part of all of it is we haven't actually gone back downstairs yet. We don't know where that staircase leads us, which quite frankly is rather frightening. Yeah, so 1 step at a time. You did have quite a few things on you. No, let's not get distracted. We are going to be making our way out, and I suppose we probably should bring the fire axe with us as well. So we're going to put the shotgun back onto our chest, and we're going to wield that fire axe for now because it has been a very good tool. It's also a relatively silent tool as well. So back through here we go, trying to make our way down, well, around the smoke. So we might just have to wait until some of that passes. Still not quite sure where that smoke is coming from because we haven't been through this room entirely. Okay, well, we're nearly there. Come on. Well, it's not passing yet. We might just have to step through it. We do have a filter mask that we can chuck on. Ah, there we go. We got there in the end. And back down those stairs. Our next set of stairs over here. Okay, let's get moving. There we are. It's nice and bright here. Okay, now looking at this level, and we're actually starting to get a little bit more sight of the surrounding area outside. We don't know how it's changed though, because obviously we had a lot of dead charging towards us. They could see us through the windows. That's what we're looking for there. We do have to go past the electricity though, so that's going to be a little tricky. Maybe we try from that angle down here and then just try and, time it right. Yeah, let's see. Moving up towards it. We'll pop open that door. Oh boy. And immediately electricity tears through us there. Okay, we're going to have to do this fast. So let's take off at a sprint. I'm half tempted to see what's in here. Okay, wasn't really worth it. There's a mutagenic primer for lizard. Okay, maybe we do take that with us. Secret science stuff. So we're waiting until the pulse finishes like that, and then we're going to start to run. It's a food dehydrator, and we're going to try and climb. There we go. Excellent. I think we've made it well enough. Let's catch our breath before we take these stairs down. And then we're going to be on the level, well, I think the second level. Yeah, okay. And so the stairs that are over here, we haven't actually gone down before. That's why it's so frightening. We don't know what's going to be on the other side down there, or if we're even going to be able to get out down that way. Because the stairs here have been rather messy. Let's hope it's okay. There's still a lot of dead out the front. Let's hope that most of the dead that are around the building have kind of gone towards them, because that's where the noise is. Because obviously we did cause a bit of havoc out here with the horn. So yeah, I'm more than a little concerned here. Oh no, that's fine. We're fine. And we're gonna peek first of all. Okay, what is that? Those are riot control platforms. Oh no. That's a broken card reader. They're a mobile riot control platform, so they will start to blast us should we go down there. Well, crap, that's not very good. Okay, but we do have kind of one thing going for us. What's this glass like? It's reinforced as well. You gotta be kidding me. We might not have a way out if this is all reinforced, because we know we can't break reinforced glass yet. From what we have at our disposal. I'll check the glass on the upper levels, but the idea of plummeting down multiple stories doesn't sit well with me, even if we're going to try and land in a bush. That's bad. That's very, very bad. Oh boy. Yeah, so in my mind, I think there are meant to be stairs here, but there aren't. Yeah. If we could collapse that's concrete floor. So I think that would also be difficult. It would be just as hard. But yeah, if we could remove the wall or the floor or anything like that, then that could also be a way out. But we're seemingly trapped in this building right now, which that's not good. Is it all reinforced glass? I think it very well might be. Oh boy. There's no helipad on the roof. No way for us to scale down. I have to try. We're going to go back up. I know that there are, mechanical things up top, but we gotta try, because, we're not giving up. No, not so easy. More reinforced glass, right? Yeah, I think the difference is we can see the slight lines, which is the, metal wires that are, embedded throughout it. Okay, right. So, back up we go. Oh, we do have a way down here that we can go that doesn't actually lead us through the smoke. Hello? It's downstairs sounds, I think. More pixelating vision. That's so good. Up we go. And the other staircase is going to be on the far left. Having a look at our inventory, we do have industrial ID cards and we have military ID cards. But yeah, the reader downstairs had been smashed, so no way out. No way out. So that's not great. Not at all. So we do remember this room being safe, but obviously there is something here. Did we see bots down there? We must have seen them on both sides. From the south and below we hear why? Yeah, okay. So there is light out that way, streaming in. There may be more, well, there can't be more elevation, right? Because We got the achievement when we came up here. What are you? Was it prisoner containment? Barracks. Yeah, we're not going to be able to hack that. Even trying. I've got 6% computing skill. We could practice on some of the other machines that are down lower, but we're still stuck in a not great scenario. Now, there is one potential way out. Maybe. There is a teleportation pad that's down lower. There is a chance that it may teleport us out, but then we are still stuck with the same problem of needing to get back in. But I mean, if we could get an acetylene torch, then we'd be set. We'd be okay. I'm trying to gauge what's going to be more dangerous for us. Teleporting outside of a building accidentally, or trying to face the bots that are above us. Because no doubt this axe can do some pretty serious damage, but I'm relatively sure that they could do some pretty serious damage to us as well. The only thing that I think we might be able to try and do is construct an EMP grenade, but I don't think we have the knowledge to do that. Yeah, and I'm not surprised. Your average Joe, even a dungeon master, isn't going to know how to just chuck together an EMP. Now, obviously, a lot of that would come from electronics skills. And the reason I'm thinking about EMP is because I'm thinking about trying to take out the bots that were above. Not the human ones, the ones on tracks. We do have an electronics of 1, but that's it. I might be overlooking something here. There is a small chance, even if those doors are broken, that we might be able to open them from the other side. Because, okay, when we were locked in the library, that wasn't a keycard lock, that was a computer lock. Yeah, there's probably still a computer involved with the other lock to some degree, but maybe, just maybe, that could work for us. And what I mean by that is, we try to run for the doors past the riot control platforms and just fight our way out, or let whatever comes go for the riot platforms. Regardless, we need to try and get those doors open. I think that is worth trying before teleporting, because, hey, while I love the idea of risking our life and risking the chance that we end up stuck inside something, I think this might actually be a more sensible option, believe it or not. We just need to get past the electricity yet again. Just a little shock. It's fine. Run. Okay. Not so bad. Just a little tickle there. Okay, so yeah, the teleportation pad is there. We could theoretically attempt to use that. Here's the thing though, it could teleport us back into here. It could very well do that. If we try to disarm it, we might be able to place it better. Like ideally landing on the landing, rather than on the ground, because that's where we would end up. Or in a wall somewhere. Nothing's really ideal there. I think we gotta try this. Man, there's so many just waiting for us. Now the riot control platforms, how bad are they gonna be? And do I really want to have the axe out right now? Maybe we just want to have the shotgun. Maybe. If we had anything that we could throw at them, I would. Peeking down again. So it's a Talon-derived riot control platform. Less than lethal, but it doesn't mean non-lethal. But is any of that going to be worth it if we can't, open these doors? I think we just need to go down, running, and run for that as fast as we can. Door doesn't open. Oh boy, okay, alright, so 2 of those shots just reflected off of us, which I think we're very lucky that they did. Yep, let's get up there. We bump into the concrete wall, because we're stunned. Bump into the concrete wall, okay. Oh yeah, our movement's all over the show, okay. Right, we just need to wait until we're not stunned any longer. I think we're good. I think so. Oh man, teleportation's the only way out. Yeah, we're not breaking through that glass. Not with anything that we have at our disposal. And I really do not see any way in which we get through any of the floors here with what we have available to us. We got concrete walls, we got concrete floor. None of that is going to help us. So we have but one very deadly and very stupid option ahead of us. And I just want to explain just how potentially dumb this is. Falling hurts. It hurts a lot, especially if you're unprepared for it. And there's no real way for us to prepare for a drop using the teleportation pad. And yeah, there is a small chance that we could end up back in this room, which that's not good. The only other option is to hope and pray that there is something up top that could get us what we need in the autodock, a way into there, because if we have a way into the autodock, we have a way out of here. But I struggle to see how that will happen. But sometimes in Cataclysm, we have to try and find a solution, even when both the solutions are no good. So what has the least amount of variables? This teleportation pad could take us anywhere. Could drop us into here, that's game over. Could drop us out here and we take too much damage and get swarmed, that's also game over. Or we go up top. We face those dangerous and gnarly looking machines. We hope that we can win against them, and we hope that there is something up there that can save us. I think that that's the route that we're going to go. That has the least terrible outcomes. Yes, I mean, there is a game over scenario in that if they shoot us with all of their bullets, we die. But there is also some very, very strong possibilities for game overs in using the teleportation pad. So I think we just got to stick with it. Once again, we begin to climb. Ow! Okay. And there's a spider out. There's a spider loose. Hi. Could you not? Can we not do that? You bastard. All right, holster time, because that shotgun ain't working for us in close proximity. Well, at least the chance to aim. Yeah. See, we didn't need much. Bastard. Yeah, it stings. We've been poisoned multiple times. And we don't have any kind of anti-poison. We've got antibiotics and some nice hemostatic powder, but yeah, nothing that's going to stop that poison. So we're going to have to wait until that subsides, because that's doing damage to us over time. Fun. So much fun. Okay, the burning is starting to subside, but the damage is done. And that's just in one of the wounds. Our legs are still stinging. Okay, we only have one wound left now. There we go, finally. All right, well, let's reload this. We'll also reload the shotgun. Damn bastard thing. All right, well, we got the shotgun with us. Let's get back to climbing. And you know what? Yeah, I think we might want to try and reapply some bandages. I mean, another thing that I'm thinking about now is that we do have these barrackses. This one is prisoner containment. The barrackses can and will have explosives and may even have EMPs, but they will also damage us countless times trying to hack into them. And we haven't found anything yet that is going to teach us computing skill. The only place that we found that was in the library, which we can't access. So we could try to hack this, but there are a number of things that could go wrong with that. I mean, getting shocked being just one of them. I can safely say that we will not be able to hack this with our current knowledge. I've had characters with much, much, much higher intelligence and much higher computing skill who have failed. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? Huh? I do not remember. But that doesn't matter now, you're dead. Did you come from the smoking room? Maybe. Well, you only just kind of grabbed us. The Smith & Wesson packs a punch. I am quite enjoying having it as a sidearm. Let's maybe just have that shotgun out just in case. You know what, going off of the idea of the smoking room, I do want to try and see if we can see a little bit more into there. We don't actually have a gas mask or a filter mask with us right now, so getting in there would be a bit of a problem. But yeah, it's consistent, and it's across these two different spaces as well, which I still quite haven't found out why that's happening. I mean, even back here, we can see quite clearly into it. Where is all that smoke coming from? It's bizarre, quite frankly. Well, let's stick to our plan anyway. Advanced electronics. There's a book here, Advanced Electronics. Okay, that's a maybe. We're gonna take it, and we're gonna see what that can do. We're just gonna be dragging it along for now, because our pack is quite full. We're gonna be taking these glass shards with us. Out into the light. Okay. Leave you there for a moment. What's that? What book is that? Advanced Emergency Care? I mean, honestly, we might need it. With all that we've gone through, we might need that. So, let's take a moment. Okay, we are going to have to create a little bit of space, so we're just going to drop off the other books that we don't need to have on us right this second, and we'll just drop off the carbine and the AR-15 for now. We still don't have enough space? Well, I suppose if we drop the shotgun as well, we should be able to just pick it up. Okay, good. First of all, advanced electronics. Let's have a flick through, see what that's going to teach us. And we can see that the different recipes that are in there. EMP bomb is one of them. Okay, so we need an electronic skill of 2 to be able to understand it. We could do a little bit of research to be able to figure that out. Yeah. And advanced emergency care. All right, we're gonna have to drop off some more stuff here. We're just gonna drop off all of our guns, just for the time being. Just drop them all off on the ground. And we still don't have enough space for advanced emergency care. We'll drop off the 543 nails that we're carrying. Fine. And that's enough. Okay, flicking through advanced emergency care. All right, we need a healthcare of 5. We've got a healthcare of 3, so yeah, not bad. So electronics, advanced electronics. For us to get that, we need to get one more level to be able to start reading it. So going off of that, we need to try and make something. We need to try and make something with electronics that uses the electronic skill. And having a look at all of these here, I think the thing is we don't have theoretical knowledge, we do have theory, we don't have practical knowledge, and we have a theory of 1. So theoretically, any of these things are actually requiring us to have 1 electronics, so it should increase our knowledge by doing it, or by trying to create them. The problem is, actually, some of these are achievable. It looks like we're just going to have to try and take a few things apart, really. We'll have a look at practice as well to make sure that there isn't anything under there. There's electronic soldering. It does actually bring our electronic skill up as well. We would need to have a soldering kit of some kind, which I don't think we've seen yet. So, going off of that, we need to try and start taking electronic things apart. Okay, let's begin. So, heading into here, okay, well, we've already got some materials. Copper wire, electronic scrap and scrap metal, very nice. Actually, we've got a lot of it. So let's just start to piece that all together. This is the responsible way to do all of this. Now the centrifuge, I want to try and see if we can just take that apart by deconstructing furniture. We can. So we're going to get more materials out of it by doing it this way. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we even get a large storage battery out of that as well, and a tiny electric motor, a beta voltaic cell, chunks of steel, resources. Excellent. We need them. Resources, that is. Okay, so we're going to set up a kind of rudimentary crafting space in here. We have access to the daylight, so that's great. We don't need to be using our light. And oh, yeah, let's make sure that we just stop hauling these things. There we go. Leave you there. We're going to be dragging the chair through here and up to there. Release that, and we are going to want this table. There we go. Thank you. All right, so can we drag this crate over? It's going to be difficult for us to do that, isn't it? I don't want to hurt us, but I would like to move it. It's fine, don't worry about it. It can stay right there. We're doing too much damage to ourselves. We're going to shift everything into the crate, just so that it's kind of semi-organized. Okay, and now let's have a look at electronics again and see what we need to make stuff. Okay, so duct tape is really the only thing that we're lacking when it comes to making a soldering iron, or just a very, very basic one. We can make an electric fire starter with just a bit of extra copper wire, which we should be able to get by taking apart some of the things that we just picked up. So having a look in here, we're looking for anything that is going to give us copper wire. The large battery does just that. And so do things like the spectrometer. 20 minutes for us to take it apart? Yes. Let's do that. I think it's probably going to be worth us putting on our noise-cancelling headgear as well, just so that we aren't constantly hearing all of these screams and shouts and disconcerting sounds. Excellent. Okay. So the LCD screen, some of the other bits and pieces, we should also be able to take them apart as well. So much quieter. Yes, we only need 4 more pieces of copper wire. Damn. Well, we do need to have a soldering iron for some of them. Well, that's not the end of the world. There are plenty of centrifuges around, so I think we're just going to have a look at tracking some more of them down. So wandering through here, looks like we might have more joy taking apart some of the machines that are down here. Obviously, there's the heavy machinery that we can take apart as well, but we also have these ones here. We are probably going to need light to be able to do it. Looks like that is going to be the case. Let's just use our cell phone light. We could use the candle as well, but we'd need something to light it with. Okay, deconstruct furniture. There we go. All right, so copper wire and a fair amount of it. Ball bearings, all kinds of things. While we're here, let's just take apart the PC, and then we're just going to haul all of that back with us. Yeah, that's a good amount of stuff. All right, I think we're probably good. So electronics, electric fire starter, we can make one. Primary skill is electronics, so that is going to help increase our skill. It's going to take 6 minutes and 44 seconds for us to make this. So let's see how we go. And we can probably try and take that apart afterwards as well. So let's see, electronics, 59%. Not bad. And we might have been getting that from just taking things apart as well. Let's have something to eat while we're sitting here. What's going to go off first? 20 hours, the yogurt. So we'll start with the yogurt. Nice, okay. Now, having a look at that fire starter, I am hoping we'll just be able to take it back, into pieces. We can, as long as we don't screw it up. Cool, we got all the bits and pieces back from that. And electric fire starter, let's make it again. Excellent. That's that done, and our electronic skill is at 78. So we're just going to repeat this process a few times until we manage to get it done. Fire starter, take it apart, and put it back together again. Nice, we must be closer now, 93%. See, we don't have to go all gung-ho. We can take our time, we can prepare, and learn. And electronics too. We got there. Hell yeah, which means that we can now read this and it can bring our electronic skill all the way up to 5. I do want to have a look here though and just have a quick search for EMP to see if anything else has popped up yet. No, it hasn't, so we're probably going to have to read a bit further. It's not going to be very fun, us doing this, so we're going to want to try and make sure that we get our focus up a little bit higher than where it is right now. So what can we do that is fun? Having a look at the cell phone, I was hoping that we might be able to play some games on it, but it's a pretty basic cell phone. Ah, yes, we could try and relax and unwind, Yeah, let's light a joint. Our focus, well, I don't know how focused this is going to make us, but it's definitely going to chill us out. All right, well, we finished that. I think that must have helped somewhat. Well, I think the thing is, even though it's not fun to read this book, as a dungeon master, I think we can do it kind of okay. You read slightly faster and suffer no reading time penalty for books that are too complex for you to easily understand. Let's start. Let's work our way up here. Oh boy, it is a slow process, I tell you. We are starting to get more focused as time goes on. I do wonder if we might just be able to learn more through doing. I mean, we can give that a shot, can't we? Because that did help get our skill up to 17 at least. Wow, our eyesight's not good right now. We've got pixelation going on. Jumping back into electronics, stun guns, copper wire, and an electrolysis kit. So those are the new things that we learned. Now, if we just had some duct tape, we'd be able to make a soldering iron, and that would give us access to a lot of other things. We are probably going to need a soldering iron at some point to do anything EMP related. And there's probably a very small chance that there is either, I think is I don't pass up duct tape, but there is a chance that there's a duct tape wallet that someone could have here that would be able to get some duct tape from. I don't think we'd get anything from just taking stuff apart. But rather than us just sitting there reading and seemingly struggling to do so, I think I would like to try and take a few more of these machines apart just to see if we are gaining any knowledge by doing that. So we've got an electronics of 17 at the moment. If we were to try and take this apart, I would be intrigued to see how much we'd learn. Okay, alright, and the task is too simple to train fabrication beyond 2. Electronics went up to 19, so we did learn a little bit there, and we got some materials in the process, so I'd say that that's still a win. Now what about some of the more complex machines that are here? I guess it would teach us less about electronics and more about fabrication, right? We'll see what we get from taking that apart in the first place. We get pipes, we get chains, pipe fittings, useful materials. But yeah, we've come across nothing that will help us make a soldering iron yet, and a different type of heavy machinery. We'll try this one as well. The electric motor and everything else in there is nice. We're going to take those resources back up to home. Or well, our workspace. Well, I think I'm just going to have to do a little bit of hunting. Yeah, so the headphones or the headgear is going to be coming off for now. And I'm going to be going back around some of these different crates that we got around the place, just looking to see what we can find. Tin powder, anything really. Anything and everything I'm going to be taking, and that goes for all of the levels. I will be wanting to check out the bodies as well. You know what, we'll probably end up just using the flashlight rather than the cell phone, as it's going to give us more overall sight. Because there may have been things that I passed up before that I'm now in need of. Well, I mean, hey, there are some bandages here, so we'll be taking that. And there's also a disconnected autoclave in here somewhere, and a dissecting microscope, and a hacksaw to boot. We'll take that hacksaw. Oh, which we already had a hacksaw. Yep, okay, leave that behind then. But the dissecting microscope, I'd still like to take that apart. The autoclave? We might be able to try and hook it up, take it apart. See how that works for us. Yeah, take apart that microscope. All right, nice, that's that. Yeah, okay, so for the autoclave, we need a drilling tool to be able to take that apart. And there's nothing for us to actually use it. Looks like we can pretty much pick up everything bar our book, which we'll just have to wield for the time being. And unfortunately, I kind of burnt through our flashlight battery a little bit. Whoops. But I think I might be able to replace it with a battery from elsewhere. I will just be dropping off some of our things so that we can carry more stuff back with us. We don't need to have all the ammunition with us right now. There we go. We just took the battery from the cell phone. We'll use that in the flashlight instead. All right. Well, I think the first place that I'm going to want to try and go to outside of this level, well, actually, let's check this room first as well, just to be sure that there's nothing hidden in these crates. I don't think there was. Magnesium powder, sure. I was heading back towards where all of that electricity is, because from memory, we have a great big area that had a number of different closets. We went into one of them briefly. I am going to want to try and check the others. So, down and around we go. I probably will still quickly check some of the spaces that we go through here. Like to get things like that medium battery down there, yes please. And even the sulfur, sure. And I'm gonna check the living spaces here real quick, because I think there's also a chance that we'd be able to find duct tape in the kitchens. But they don't seem very well stocked, do they? Okay, alright. Well, this is just a bathroom. Okay, no electricity, please. Nothing in there. Well, okay. And I don't think from memory we had anything up in those crates. Still, I think I want to get across to check the kitchen up the top, so we are going to, potentially get blasted with a bit of electricity here. Let's run. The scientists haven't popped back up yet, so that's a small bonus. Of course, we dropped those magazines over here, huh? Just a spring? We'll grab a spring. We might need it, who knows. Let's just wait. Alright, well, I've double checked them. And we've also checked everything up here as well. Yikes. There was more electricity than I wanted to be taking. Up and over we go. Up and over we go. Got there. And just checking the scientists, they didn't have anything. Induction hot plate. That's a maybe. And we can get to that one not a little easier, really. We're still going to be exposed to electricity no matter what. Well, I'm wanting to check in here, in the kitchen. Cooking on a budget, a teapot, and some grapes. That's it. That's all that we've been able to find so far. So, no duct tape, but we can make duct tape. We just don't know how to yet. And I think that's probably going to be a fabrication thing more than anything. It's going to require fabric, and it's probably going to require some kind of glue. Yeah, just unfortunate that we haven't come across any yet. So we're going to go back to our little hidey hole just as soon as we make it past all of this. Yep, there we go. Ooh, I kind of half forgot that those were in there. Inactive manhacks, a lot of them. We could use it against our enemy upstairs. All those manhacks, and we can put them in our pack as well. Okay, well that kind of changes things a little bit. Okay, well, let's get to our gear first of all, and we'll go from there. Okay, catching our breath real quick, I'm going to want to try and grab some of our firearms out of there, namely the AR-15 and our combat shotgun. Now, we don't know too much about shooting this thing yet. We've got the carbine as well. We have to drop our electronics book here for the moment. We could do a little bit of rifle practice before we attempt to do anything reckless. And I know this is in a complete different direction to what we've been going in so far, but finding those man-hacks kind of changes things for us a little bit. So having a look at this, for us to practice rifles in any way, right, okay, we need to have a targeting kit, and we've already got basic marksmanship skills, so yeah, just looking down the sight isn't going to do anything for us. So we're going up, and we are going to look at applying some of these man-hacks here, setting them free. Activate. It just starts to fly around. And we're going to activate a few of these because we're going to need a few of them, I think. They're going to light up the area around them as well, which that's kind of nice. Oh, we only picked up one man-hack. Okay, I tell you what, I'm going to be right back. You just stay right there, little man-hack. Yeah, there's the rest of them. Okay, we're just going to have to drag them for now. Alright, so our man-hack friend is all the way at the top now. We have the rest of our man-hack friends here. We're going to be taking off our noise-cancelling headgear. It's just so I could move a little easier without being distracted. Okay, you're active. You're active. There we go. Man-hacks. Friendly man-hacks. We open the door. Oh my god, it's right here. It is right here. It's right on us. We run. We run. Okay. The man-hacks aren't immediately attacking it. That's not great. So we need light over there. We need to be able to see. I don't think this thing can see us. The man-hacks were trying to attack it. Oh, and we spotted a conduit. Could I bait it into the conduit? Maybe. Maybe. First of all, though, we need to wield something other than the AR. We want to just go for one of these glow sticks for now. Store that in our inventory. Okay, damn, and now we can see it. Activate the glow stick and throw it as fast as we can. Alright, well, that road flare might have been better, really, but we don't have one right now. So, we are just going to have to be patient. Follow that sound as best we can. The man-hacks should be chasing it down. It should also be chasing the man-hacks. Seems to be up towards the northwest at the moment. Okay. There was a zombie up there, I think. Was, being that keyword. Now where's the Talon bot? Where are you? Oh, shoot. Yep. Man-hack hits our leg. Which man-hack? Are you not my friend? You're not my friend anymore? Is that how it is? You should be friendly. Why are you not friendly? Okay. We're going to drop this rifle. We might have cleared that space? Maybe? It's so hard to know. I want to turn on the light just for a moment. Yeah, those man-hacks are still friendly. There is one in here that isn't, for whatever reason, I'm not sure. And there is a zombie security guard over there, and our torso is gushing blood. Of course it is. Of course it is. Hemostatic powder right now. Something else just died. Moving into here, close that door. There's light in here, and there's stuff. Okay, torso is still bleeding. Drop this for a second. See if we can stop that bleeding. Put pressure on it. Okay, the hemostatic powder was doing its work as well. Okay, right. There might still be something in here. What do we got? Science ID card. And in here, a freaking laser rifle. Okay. A UPS, a heavy battery. Okay, and a plutonium fuel cell. There's a freaking laser rifle in there. Okay, I need to hear if the sound that's up there is whirring, or if it's like a machine or something. Mechanical whirring. Okay, not great. Close that glass. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Yup, that is a freaking laser rifle. And a laser pistol. And a computer printout, which is probably talking about those very same things. We've got a heavy battery, UPS there as well. And what are the items on the table? PPA 5. It is a plasma weapon. Could it melt glass? Could it? Maybe. Doesn't fit in any pockets. Well, I think the first thing we need to deal with is, potential bad time with something out there. Which, if we could get it to come over towards us, we'd just be able to blast it through the reinforced glass. It's not ballistic glass, but we know that we're generally okay. Let's grab the laser rifle, put the AR back in our inventory, see if we can reload this thing. Reload that, if we can. That's the plasma. The UPS is on, but I don't know if there's any power for this laser rifle. There's a heavy battery there. I think we might just have to have the UPS in our pack to be able to fire this. We need at least 40 jolts to be able to fire it. Kilojoules. I mean, I'm tempted to just run with this now. The other weaponry can kind of wait. We've made our way into here once, which means that we could theoretically do it again. I want to see if this thing can melt through a wall. I know that lasers can shoot through glass, but I think we're going to go for this. And we're just going to try and get the hell out of here. I'm tempted to leave this door open so that manhacks might travel in there. Oh boy. Okay, well, that sequence of events didn't really kind of go down how I thought it was going to. We got shot right in the chest. Thankfully, the service vest that we have on did protect us from outright being killed by that. Yeah, leaving that light on wasn't my smartest move. Okay, so we do not want to destroy the auto dock here. We want to try and see if we can blast our way through the reinforced glass and or the closed metal door. So, let's see. Oh, did this not recharge? It's got the hydrogen canisters. Oh, it still probably needs a UPS. It also needs a UPS. Damn it. Okay, well, now that I know that, we need to get that UPS charged and we need to get it back here, which means going back into trouble. Yeah, fun. We don't want to be dicking around. We want to make this quick. We want to be fast. Our vision is pixelating. That's not great. Get away from that goddamn glow stick and move on over towards here. Close it. Okay, so we need to get that UPS in our pack one way or another. Volume is looking okay. We just need to lessen our volume a little bit. The hexamine, that can stay. And so too can advanced emergency care. I don't think we're going to learn that anytime soon. UPS, we might be able to take you now. Indeed we can. We can. Good. And we've got a medium battery, so I'm hoping we're going to be able to reload the UPS with that, or alternatively, with the plutonium cell that's out here. Let's have a look and see if that's going to be remotely possible. Okay, so we reloaded it with the heavy battery, but the heavy battery is empty. Is the heavy battery the only option for the UPS? A heavy battery cell, universally compatible with all kinds of industrial grade equipment and large tools. Okay, unload it. And then I guess we have to see if there's any way for us to recharge the heavy battery. But I don't think there is. Nope. So we're still kind of stuck. We're still in the same boat. We need a heavy battery, which heavy batteries not so easy to find and more difficult for us to put together with what we have available to us. Yeah, not an option for us to make either. So we just have to carry on. We're going to have to drop the UPS momentarily and continue, keeping our ears open to everything that's around us. Nitric acid? We're not hearing anything rolling around in here. Okay. This is like other locations that we've seen so far. We should be able to navigate this okay. We are going to want to be trying to close doors more often than not though, so that we are not followed by any of the machines that roam this place. We could always try and use those doors to our advantage though, to lock things in place. Now where are we hearing those sounds from? Mechanical whirring from below, more stuff from below. Okay, so far so good. I don't know how long that's going to last for. Okay, and through here, something dead. Okay, is it going to stay dead? It is now. Smashing it to pieces. What do you have? Surprisingly, nothing. Okay, down here, I don't think we had anything either, right? Nitric acid. Yep, we'll check their bedrooms. Not seeing much there either. Laptop computer with a medium battery. We'll take both of those batteries for now. And nothing over here. Okay, but it does continue on. Let's just turn on our light. Peek in. Okay, slimes. Another thing that we might be able to use to our advantage, if we get them to move on out of here. Okay, we've got a lot of light in this space. More ID cards. And we can see something far in the distance. The unmanned ground vehicle, which I think we might be able to stay back here and potentially try and take some shots at. Although we are not a great shot. Not by a long shot. Let's see if there's any chance for that to hit. No? Did it hear the sound? Does it care? Hard to tell. If we step into the light though, it most certainly will care. Let's close up this door for the moment. We know that the place that we're in right now is safe, seemingly. I'm pretty sure, I'm going to call it now, we're going to keep that door open. I think that there is a platform up there in the corner of the room. So we're going to try and take everything that's in here, and we're going to try and move that out if we can. And it's going to be dangerous doing this. But we're just going to take it to the side, hope that whatever is there stays there, and we're going to try and take this out to this main space. We may get attacked by a manhack here. We're going to try and go a little bit more into the open, just so we're not near that glow stick. Okay, well, that worked. We've gotten the valuable stuff out. Now we still need to try and make it into here, because there's a lot of value in this place as well. If we can get that door open, the manhacks might be able to do something about that. You're friendly, so are you, so are you. Okay, so the one that was trying to kill us is dead. Oh, but that platform is not dead. Dripping fluid though. If that manhack stays there for a moment, we'd have a shot. But the problem is we can't get it to stay long enough for it to give us a shot. But the platform's down there right now. Oh, and who do we have up here? Okay, ballistics vest. Half tempted. We'll take the radio battery for now, and let's just have a look at our vest real quick. Let's compare the two if we can. It's a light ballistics vest, so it's hard to tell if it's going to give us the same kind of protection, but it's not damaged like ours is. If we have the opportunity to, I would like to try and swap here. So we're actually just going to put that one on, and we're going to unload the one that we have currently, and then drop that on the ground. We don't want to be doubling up here. Smash that body so it doesn't come back to life. Okay, are we hearing whirring up there? Yeah, okay. Can we make it to this door or not? We can, and now we need to run. Get back away from the light, because they would have seen us there momentarily. If I can get that other door open, then I think there's a chance that they would hang around there long enough that we'd be able to get a shot on them. We could also go and try and get some road flares and just throw them. We do have more glow sticks. We can have a look at throwing them as well. I don't think that's a terrible idea. It does give a little bit of light around them. We want to make sure that we are wielding it first though. Over in this direction, please. Oh wow, that was quite the miss. Quite the miss. God damn. Legionnaires, I hate to do it to you, but we're gonna have to wrap up things here for today, here in this room full of danger, with very little option on how we're going to make our way out of all of this. When Nathaniel stepped into this lab, he didn't do so thinking there wouldn't be a way out. And right now, it's seeming like that's the case. But with the weapons, the tools now at his disposal, maybe he can find a way. But it ain't gonna be easy. So, I ask you all, if you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. As for now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.